Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, embodiments of love, and welcome to our another episode. Thank you very much for your likes, your comments, and for sharing and subscribing to the channel. And if you've not done so, please go ahead and do it straight away. Do it now. It's very easy to do that. Just go into subscription and subscribe and press onto the bell icon. This is way you will not miss out onto any of our episodes. You'll be notified whenever new episodes come out. Thank you very much for your love. I absolutely adore it. Thank you so much. Last week we were looking at just leave it. A very interesting statement, a very profound and a very relevant statement. Today we're going to elaborate. So what is just leave it? Just leave it means accept. So in any situation or with people, there are only two things that can happen. We can either accept them or reject them or resist them. Reject or resist. Resist means not accept. So there's only two things that can happen. We need to focus on accepting. Unfortunately, a lot of things are so built engraved within us from childhood. Like if a child is running, of course a little toddler, and doesn't see, and if he falls on the floor and starts crying, that adult who's around would be like parents, grandparents, what do? They start pretending to hit the floor. Or naughty floor. You hurt my little one, naughty floor. So we taught that child, it's not your fault. You were doing what you were supposed to be doing, but it's a fault of this floor that you fell down, not your fault. Now this is so engraved in us that when we grow up, say if you want to pick up something and it is very heavy, it's something which we can't lift, what we end up saying is, if you're trying to lift a table, we'll say, this table is very heavy. Instead of saying, I do not have the capacity to carry this table, because I might not be able to do it, but I'm sure there are others who can carry that table. So it's nothing to do with the table. It's my ability, my capacity to pick up. So as I said, so much deeply engraved that we completely forget, and hence we all know. And by now, because I've said repetitively that our feelings are own creations, but yet so easily we'll say, I didn't want to get angry, but the situation was such, I had to get angry. Or I was not going, I'm upset because so-and-so person said this to me. And we sit with this for so long. Sometimes maybe a couple of minutes, hours, days, months, years. Sometimes it becomes lifetime. And in your life, if you leave this body, you go with that so-and-so person hurt me. You take that with you. So it is so important to accept that the only person I have control over is myself, my mind. And we always say, I have no control over my mind, because you always put blame on the other person. Remember, when you point the finger, 3 fingers point towards you. So the biggest responsibility is on us. So for our sake, accept, not resist. Accept how you feel. Accept what you need to do. Do not resist. And do not blame on people and situations, because if it is raining, it is raining. Accept it. And don't resist, because even if you resist, you can't stop the rain. The rain will still fall. What you can do is accept it, take the umbrella, wear a raincoat and go out. But if you keep on resisting, it'll only make you unhappy. Only you miserable, no one else. And when it comes to relationship, families, friends, if you do not accept them, same, it will affect your relationship, Because when you resist them, you will get the same energy back, because it's a law of nature. What you give comes back to you. It multiplies and comes back to you. The law says if you hit somebody, it hits you back. It's a law of reaction. It happens. So if you are going to send negative energy, negative will only come back to you. It cannot change its form. It cannot change form while coming back. Hence, it's very, very important. Accept. Do not resist. Yes, you want to bring change. You can't bring change in anyone until they have their own realization. They want to change it. Because it's simple. I always ask myself, do I change for people? No. I only do something when I'm convinced, when I feel the need to do it. Not because somebody else is telling me. They can tell me all the time, but you don't do it. If I'm happy with my weight, I'm just going to be happy. I'll just do what I want to. My family around, my friends can keep on telling me, oh, you really need to lose a bit of weight. You need to reduce. And I'll say, nah. Even if I say, listen, yeah, I'll do that to keep them quiet. But I'm not going to do anything, because it's not my realization. When I realize, when I feel the need, I'll definitely act on it. So accepting or reversing that, or rejecting somebody, it's very, very, very vital. It's our choice whether we want to go in the acceptance queue or we want to go into resistance queue, whether it is people or situations. Remember, people and situations are powerless without our reaction. They have no power. Only we choose to give them the power by reacting to how it comes across. So, remember, our actions bring our own karmas in our life, bring own results. So if I think positive, positive will happen in my life. I'll always attract positivity. If I think negative, same will happen. So it's my choice. Remember, life is full of choices. You must have heard, I believe in this B-C-D. B is birth, D is death. Birth is not my choice. Death is not my choice. But in between B and D, there's C. And that C stands for choices. Choice. And the choices that I make creates my life, creates my future. So to have a brilliant future, focus on your choices and accept yourself, accept your family, friends, people and situations. I'd just like to remind you before you finish that always be grateful for whatever we have in our life. I always say I feel blessed to have everything that I need, and I'm grateful for what I have. So I'd like to remind you, here at Embodiments of Love, we are here for you. If you feel we can help you in any form and shape, then please feel free to contact me for a free consultation, a 1-hour free consultation. If you're going through stress, anxiety, or you're going through depression, or you want to get into shape and size with summer coming up, if you want to quit smoking or vaping, if you're going through irritable bowel syndrome, or if you want planning to hypnobirthing, or you want to have infertility, you want to have a baby, you can't have it, if you're going through bereavement, if you're having any phobias, fears, and you want to change any unwanted habits, or you want to do a performance, you're going to have something where you're feeling nervous about, I'm here to help you. So look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for being with me. See you soon. Love you all.